Yeah. Check it out. 2020 vision. Remy in the system. Eminem edition. Yakking mom spaghetti in the kitchen. The last time me and Tab was in the kitchen, it was black roses. Now we back to study the soil that the plant grows in. The can is open, the plan is unfolding. The whole planet is planet home, panic and frozen. Global pandemic, and Bill Gates planned everything. You can ask Reddit. Shit, forget it. You asked betted that stimmy check. And now you got bad credit plus interest. Congrats, you've been finessed. And now your ass broke without a penny left and begging for another handout. What will they think of next? Shit. Okay, I hit the vape pen at Target, then I started choking. What an awkward moment. People noticed my cough, they thought I caught the COVID.
Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest out here in the bloodbath. This thing is a bloodbath out here. Shout out to JoJo, AKPOS, Edward, ADD, and the rest of the boomers out there. We'll be talking about it. What's safe out there? And what is the movement? Bitcoin has lost its support of 40,000, and the market has changed right now. You see a major dippage, and are things about to get bearish? What should we do? What's going on? Are you panicking? Are you buying the blood? What's up? Let's pop some champagne for the red market party. Times by the dip, says AKPOS. Kaboom! So we'll talk about what the movements have been and what we're doing here to protect some of the bags as well, because, you know, some TBL has been lost out there on these streets. We want to make sure that we stick with whatever's moving the fastest, okay? Whatever is moving the fastest, whatever is continuing to stay green. And it's a lot of red today, I'll tell you that much. But we're going to look at the charts and see what's shaking and baking and what's perhaps the best place to be at. Kaboom. Go ahead and share my screen out here. You can see Bitcoin under pressure out here, 35,965. This has been the largest dip that we've seen this entire bull run. And, you know, makes you wonder where we're at. And I'll tell you, I think this is a healthy dip. You know, I did believe that we would hold 40,000, and I'll tell you why. Because Tesla, I believe, bought most of their Bitcoin around 40K, okay? And so did a lot of other institutions. So somewhere around 40K, I believe, to be the support. Now that we've dropped under 40K, you know, I don't know where the next support line could be. I mean, I'm looking at this chart, and it could be very well at 30,000. You know, like this is the only support that I'm looking here. And then the next support line is 20. So, you know, do I see it dropping to 20? No, although anything's possible, guys. This is crypto. Don't act like we haven't been in the storm seeing crypto crash from 20,000 to 3,000. I mean, we've been through these storms. So you need to prepare. Okay, I see people buy the blood, buy the blood. Absolutely, you want to buy the blood, but also you want to see where things are going to be stabilizing. Because do you want to buy a falling knife? And right now the knife is falling. So what I'm not buying any blood right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm waiting to see where the price stabilizes so that I can start attacking. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that Bitcoin's over with. I'm bullish on Bitcoin long term. I just want to see where it's going to stabilize because, you know, I could have bought the blood yesterday, but, you know, the knife is falling. So I just want to wait around to see where it finds some support so that I can start firing again. And it'll find support. I think, you know, it could find support here at 36. It could find it at 30. It could go down to 20. But what I'm waiting is for that support level to consolidate for 12 hours or so. And boom, you know, I'm not in the business of trying to time the market perfectly. Okay, I'm not trying to sell the top or buy the bottom. It's almost impossible. What you want to do is flow with the trends. Right now, the trend is sell. So I'm going to wait up. I'm going to wait up. And it's coming close to buy. I'm going to be honest with you. Shout out to Niagara Gardner, Edward, and Kaboom. The rest of the previous intro song was better. I'm back after a long time at this bear. I don't know which song you're talking about, Johnson, but we've been rocking this song for a minute. AKPOS says 33 to 35 was when Tesla bought. I don't think so. I think it was closer to 40,000, AKPOS. I think it was closer to 40,000, and that's why we've seen support there in the $40,000 range. You see, like right here, like it's kind of been like right around here. 49. Here's 43. We were at a support over here around, you know, February. It was right around here, but we've dropped under this. So, you know, we could level off here at, you know, 30, 38, 36, or we could try to find something at 33. Edward says farming stables after feeling super bearish about the market. Well, let me explain to you what's going on. So, I've let you guys know that I'm bullish on this market, okay? And I have been bullish on the altcoins, and I've said just as long as Bitcoin is warm, I'm bullish on the altcoins. But look, Bitcoin right now is turning a little cold. And I'm not panicking or anything like that, but you got to run with the trends, okay? So the market's cold, right? And everything is dumping a lot. So you want to lock in something. So I'll tell you exactly what I did. I've been heavy on cake. So I withdrew all the cake from the bunny farm and I dumped half of it into Tether. Okay. And then the other half, I paid a little bit of a loan there and then I put it into the cake farm on Pancake, on the manual farm. I don't want any fees right now. Right now, I'm just kind of waiting to see what's going on. So I locked in half the bag of cake in USDT. Okay, and then you could put USDT in Venus right now, and they're paying 27%. Okay, so boom, I locked in that Tether, and I'm already earning 27% on the stables while everybody's freaking out. So, I got that stable there. As soon as I see things stabilize, I'm gonna go ahead and start buying back in. But it's not stabilized right now. It hasn't stabilized. Okay. And you could say, what if it starts stabilizing at 37, champ? What are you going to do? I don't care if I just miss it by $1,000 or $2,000. What I'm trying to do is ride the trend. Like I said, I'm not trying to find the exact bottom or the exact top. That's almost impossible. Right now, I'm just trying to ride the trend. I don't know how much more the knife is going to fall. So since I don't, let me go ahead and lock something in, wait for it to stabilize, and then I can go back in and do what I'm focused on. Now, let me be honest with you guys. I am bullish with Bitcoin. I still believe that Bitcoin has major potential to hit 100,000 this year. Okay, and Ether could hit 5K. I think that this is a healthy pullback after booming and booming and booming and booming and booming so much, guys. What do you expect? Okay. Bitcoin's going down to zero in value for others to have a chance, says Mark. I don't know what to say, Mark. I've heard that 10,000 times about Bitcoin going to zero, and that is the most newbie talk that I've ever heard. And, I don't know what else to say. I don't need newbie talk in here. Okay, I need some solid talk out here. Bitcoin is the king. But, it is. Doom, sell, says Lady Plants. Yeah, this is... I've been saying it for a week or two now, or even longer, even before this Elon Musk thing. I said, look, Dogecoin entered the chat. It's top 5. It's on Saturday Night Live. We may be in the fourth quarter here. I said this to you guys. Well, everybody with this irrational exuberance, I've said that. Irrational exuberance has been hitting the market. So this is a healthy correction, guys. The top was 64. We're back around 36. We're almost at a 50% pullback. It could drop a little bit more. What do I think? How far could it go? It can go all the way down to 20. Okay, its previous all-time high. Crypto Dude said, in hindsight, the dog coins were a top signal. I said it. I said, this is irrational exuberance. People are memeing out, and I wasn't mad. It could keep going up, but come on, guys, come on. You know what I mean? Like, irrational exuberance. Now, when it comes to BTC, I'm chilling with the BTC I have. I don't even sweat. That BTC could go to $3,000 and I'm still I'm skating. When it comes to BTC, I don't care. Now, when it comes to the altcoins and the bags that I've been moving around, specifically cake, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm like, let me lock in something and I'll wait. No big deal. So, Mark says Neo is coming. Mark, I've never heard you before. I've never seen you. And I'm going to block you because I'm not feeling your vibe. So see you later. Yeah, Mark was blocked. I've never heard this guy. And, he's not providing any value. Just telling you, Neo is coming. Guys, we haven't heard about Neo in I don't know how long. And I like Neo. I like the wallet. I've had it. I have nothing bad to say about it. But, I don't need to hear the Bitcoin doom stories just because Bitcoin's dumped. You know what I mean? These guys come out, though. They've been waiting. They've been waiting all year. Mark is probably waiting all year to trash Bitcoin. So we haven't heard from this guy. And, now that it's down, he wants to do a comment. It's ridiculous. So see you later. Good night. Let me waste them. Where's my wasted button? There it is. Wasted out of the box. Thanks for the update, though. Sure, spread the news, guys. Shout out to Johnson. Edward says we're pros here. Yeah, listen, I mean, like, you know, I see Bitcoin going down. I'm not even feeling some type of way. It could go down more. But, like, to be like, oh, it's over. It needs to go to zero for the other coins to survive. That, to me, is like you're a complete noob. You haven't been in crypto if you're saying that about Bitcoin. That's obvious to me, you know. So I don't need that around here. See you later. Crypto Greg says diamond hands in here. When it comes to BTC, yeah, for me, diamond hands. But all these other coins, I'm not married to them. Okay, I've been saying this for a long time. I'm not married to any of these altcoins, and they're not performing well. So let me get my profits, some of my bag. I got it some in Tether, and I'll wait to buy back in. It's not a big deal. So let me recap. I dumped half that cake bag because, you know, I had a good cake bag over there in Bunny, and, you know, I've been staking and farming. The rewards were great, 160% at the low and 300+% at the high. So, you know, that was paying steady. But, hey, the farm kept dumping. And, you know, I finally said, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Now Bitcoin is cold. I don't know what's going to happen with these altcoins. And let me take some money off the table here just in case. Moved it over to Tether. And then Tether, you could stake over there on Venus for 27% while I wait for the market to stabilize. And then I'll come right back at you guys. You know, it's not a big deal. Ernestita says 2017, I was scared, but now I'm looking at the next opportunity during this red market. Yeah, absolutely. You know, listen, guys, the BTCs, the Ethers are here to stay. It doesn't matter how low it's going to go. This is a great time to accumulate your blue chippers. Okay. Me personally, like I said, I have a bag there in stables, and I'm just waiting for it to consolidate so I can attack again. No big deal. Salute Champ in the chat. Looks like a decent correction in the market. Yeah, absolutely. You know, the knife is falling, and then you could see this sell-off from 56 all the way down to where we're at now at 35. This will be looked at as another pullback in the bull market. I think that's a possibility, Greg. Absolutely. I do think that's a possibility, and you know, I want to remain saying that I think this could be a healthy correction. But on the other hand, we don't know how low this is going to fall, right? Like, I agree. I believe that this is a healthy correction in a bull market. But let's say this thing falls to 20. You know, I wouldn't be so mad that I got some stables here and then I can buy back in. It's not a big deal. Now, where do I think Bitcoin's headed to? Let's pull up the technicals for the 1 year, the 1 month and the 1 year. Now it's a strong sell. So, you know, you got to consider that. The market's cold. 1 week it's still sell, and then the 1 months are buy and strong buy. So, you know, 1 month out, it's still super bullish. You know, right now in the short term, things are bearish. That's it. You know, so for a crypto maniac such as myself, you know, I don't trade BTC on the daily or the weekly, so I don't care. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the altcoins, I trade them almost daily or on the weekly, so I got to pay a little bit more attention to that. When in doubt, zoom out. BTC at 8,000 a year. Go, I know, guys. I mean, you don't got to tell me. I'm an OG crypto maniac. I mean, like, it's fine to me. I'm not even sweating, honestly. What I do want to know is, you know, where these alts going to be headed to and what I could do with the alts to protect my bags. Let's look at Matic. Matic has held pretty well. And, you know, Matic has been, you know, the last one here that we've been really focused on as far as the boom. And it went up a lot yesterday. And finally, it's probably dumping like everything else. People are, you know, wanting to take some profits. It's down 34% after booming around 40% yesterday. Look at this chart here for Matic. I mean, the chart for Matic is still buy. Okay, look at this thing. You know, hey, is it a sell-off? Yeah, let's go to that 1 day. Yeah, so, I mean, here's the 5 day. So you're seeing a sell-off. And this is because Bitcoin is cold. So, you know, as far as my Matic positions, I'm right there with the Matic positions. I'm still in Polycat and Polyzoom. I have might top up my Matic bag. Yeah, I'm still there. I mean, I'm all good. I haven't touched anything there. I got Matic paired with USDC, Matic paired with Polycat, with PZAP. Actually, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up on you guys. I got the links to PZAP and Polycat down below, and they're still paying. And we'll look at some of the farms out there, and specifically looking at the farms that are paying for stable coins too. Because some of you guys may want to focus on that. I mean, if we get into a really bearish market, you could still earn on some stables. So let me pull that up. Poly. Let me pull up Polycat on you guys. And switch to their net. To the Matic mainnet. Okay, so Polycat's dumped like everything else has. You got Polycat there at 1690. And am I sharing my screen? Yeah. Okay, so we got 1690 there for the Polycat. And let's look at the vaults. This thing topped off around $23, $24 yesterday. I mean, it was really hot. ETH Matic. Let me connect it. Default search by total value locked. Boom. I'm in this one. I got a little bit a few racks in this one. Matic against USDC. It's paying 1,000%. So, you're hedged. So you got Matic, and then just in case, you also got USDC. You know what I mean? So this is not a bad one. This is not a bad one, 1,000%. Okay. Now, if you're interested in just stables, look at this one. DAI paired with USDT at 56. Can't be mad at this. I mean, this is attractive if we're really going to fall into a bear market. USDC, USDT at 41. And this is on Matic. This is on Matic, okay? And, I've let you guys know how to bridge and set up your MetaMask, etc. Now, let's look at Poly Whale. I think Poly Whale had something over there, too. I think short-term bear, long-term bull. Absolutely, Greg. I agree with you 1,000%. Long-term bullish. I can still see Bitcoin hitting 100K even this year. Honestly, guys, Now, if it's going to happen, I don't know. But I still think it's on the table. I'm in this one, Matic against ETH, and this one's at 199. Okay, you can also look over here. This one has some really good. Look, USDT against ETH at 127. Let's see if they have just stables. Wow, look at this one. USDT, USDC at 162. And this is on the Sushi Swap LPs. This is on Poly Whale. This is the Krill token. So, I mean, I might consider this one, guys. Actually, this one, this APY as well. This is the highest APY I've seen for stables right now. Wow, how about, no, this is USDT against ETH at 265. Yeah, this one is the hottest one. USDT, USDC has very little liquidity, though. But, yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then on Venus, they're paying something like, what is it I'm getting paid on my Tether? 28%. 28%. So that's something to consider, going into stables and staying in some of these stable farms, that pay 20, 30, 40, 50% in the meantime, while you just wait for things to kind of stabilize here. Because, I mean, I don't know where the bottom is, guys. The bottom could be 36, 34, 30, 20. I don't know. I really don't know. Edward says 12 to 20%. That sounds about right. Yeah. Just so you guys know, that's what's going on. So those are the options. And like I said, I took a little bit off the table and just have in stables just so that I have some ammunition to buy should it drop even more. I don't know what the bottom's going to be here. We're exploring a new support level here. I'm going to pull this back up so you can see the charts. And we're kind of in an exploratory phase here with BTC price. And that's okay. What's funny is like a lot of the noobs, a lot of institutions right now, a lot of people that bought at 50, a lot of people that bought Ether at 35, and people are freaking out. I mean, the newbies are completely, it's I get it. You get into something and it comes down 30, 40% on your first week, But, I've been saying this, guys. This is why it's important to DCA, dollar cost average. You don't want to do everything all at once. If you just got into Ether last month and you've just been dollar cost averaging, you should have more US dollar to buy into the ETH right now while it's lower, So if you bought some at 4,000, today you buy some at, I don't know, where's ETH, 2,900 or whatever, you balance it out. The Twitter feeds, I'm not much on Twitter, but I can only imagine. You know, I just had to throw somebody out the box because they're telling me that Bitcoin is going to zero. Like, you know, this is the type of stuff that you hear right now. It's actually funny to me. I'm not even upset. I just, you know, it's funny. So, you know, I throw somebody out the box for some of the drama or whatnot. But it's actually kind of funny. You know, BTC is here to stay, guys. And so is ETH. I'm sorry to break it to you. ETH is under pressure, though. 25.37. Sheesh. It's down a lot. But look at that rebound, 23% in an hour. How far did it go? How far did it drop here? How far did Ether drop overnight? Ride the dips as it sell. Yeah, absolutely. But we needed this. And, you know, right now you'll see, you know, when there's a storm right now, you'll see which coins really hold their value. Damn, look at this. This thing, wow, there's a sale on ETH. ETH touched $2,000. Wow. 1850 says Edward. I'm seeing 2,000 here, but yeah, it's about, let's say 2,000, somewhere around there. Wow. BTC hit 30K on Binance. So, I mean, you know, we may be finding some support there. We might be finding some support there. So, you know, I got my eyes on it. And let me see it consolidate for a few hours before I start buying. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush here. I'm not in a rush at all. Elite said bought some yesterday, even this morning. There you go. You know, some people are attacking, and I get it. You know, I don't think it's a bad idea to buy right now at all. Me personally, you know, I don't try to time things. You know, I'm kind of average out, so, you know, I want things to stabilize before I start buying more blood. But, yeah, it's good. This is good. This is exciting. This is when, you know, you separate the men from the mice, the pits from the poodles, the feast from the famine. Drop a like. Subscribe. The only people who are really wrecked are noobs who bought the top and sold the dips. Right. I mean, not someone like passive crypto or people that have been here for a long time. I mean, you know, guys, we've been here for years. You know? So, in fact, you know, when I see a $35,000 Bitcoin, that's way more expensive than I'm used to seeing it at. You know, we've been here for years, so it's only been a few months. It's only been less than a year that Bitcoin has been above $20,000. So relax. Coco says #1 crypto Doge. Yeah, another noob coming into the box. I'm not mad at Doge at all, but come on, guys. If you're basing your life on what Elon Musk is going to do, you really think they send a Tesla to space? You really think they're going to Mars, guys? You really think they're going to the moon? Come on. We still at 35K plus, which is higher than last all-time high of 20K. Exactly. That's why when it comes to Bitcoin, I mean, I don't even really look, honestly. I'm looking at the price of Bitcoin to figure out what I'm going to do with my altcoins. Not because I'm going to do anything to my Bitcoins. It's because I'm figuring out what to do with my altcoins. And yeah, you know, I'm consolidating my alts right now. Let's see who's really in the run-up today. All USD. Faye is up. Who took the biggest dump out of the top 100? Shiba, the meme coin. SafeMoon, you know what I mean? Shiba and SafeMoon, these are all memed out coins. They're dumping. Satoshi Vision, we never believed that guy. Theta Network taking a dip, but, you know, 22% up in 24 hours. Listen, Theta, I believe, is going to be a boomer when they do their upgrade at the end of June. I wouldn't sleep on Theta. I think Theta is going to be a boomer, okay? Let's see if there's any other ones here. And you got PancakeSwap taking a big dip, $17. You see, let me give you a perfect example. So before I went online, I just told you guys that I saw this knife falling. Oh my God! And you know, we're cold on Bitcoin. So you know, I had the bag of cake. I saw it there at $20 something. This was literally a few hours ago, and I said, let me just lock in some gains here and wait. And I'm glad I did, because I sold at around 22, 23 just a few hours ago. Okay, so I locked that in. I'm glad I locked in that pancake. You know, I sold that above 20. Now it's under 20. No, let's see where it consolidates, and I may jump right back in. Got the Theta during the ICO. Excellent. Nice. So let's just keep an eye out, guys. It's just a matter of looking for the consolidation. And, you know, it's not a bad time to start buying, though. I'll tell you that much. It is not a bad time to start buying. And I can see already people have already started firing. Bitcoin back up 16% in an hour. So, yeah, it seems like people are starting to fire. Ether up 21% in the past hour. So, yeah. Edward says, I like Rune after you suggested it. I'm telling you, Edward. I was offline, talking to someone offline yesterday, and they were actually taking some profits, and they wanted to actually cash out of the exchange. And they're like, Champ, what's the best way? And I said, look, you got to look at ThorSwap. I mean, it is the truth. You know, the fact that you could swap out these coins for Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash and then send it out to your Coinbase, you know, quickly. Sheesh. You know, if you don't know about ThorSwap, Rune token, it is a decentralized exchange like Uniswap, like PancakeSwap, but it allows you to swap between native tokens. So you could swap out the real Bitcoin for the real Litecoin. You could swap out BNB for Bitcoin Cash, the real Bitcoin Cash, not these synthetic wrap tokens. You get a real address and a real wallet. So you get the Thor wallet, and under that, you get a bunch of sub-wallets, a Bitcoin, an Ether address, a Litecoin address, and etc. And you have the keys to each one of those addresses, and you could swap between them. And I'll tell you guys, I think there's major value in Rune. Major. I think most people haven't just figured that out. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and retire the stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't panic out there. And, you know, I do consider buying the dip right now. Me personally, I want a little consolidation. I want to see a little consolidation. It seems like it is starting to consolidate here, being that we've rebounded about 16% in the hour. Look at Bitcoin dominance just shot up, says Squares. Absolutely, because Bitcoin is the dominant crypto. When the shit hits the fan, do you want to hold the dog coin? Do you want to hold a meme? A Shiba? Guys, come on. Like, when it gets down and dirty, you want to be cuddled up with your BTC. Okay? And I'm cuddled up with my BTC. I'm not worried. If BTC can go to $10,000 tomorrow, I'm fine. Shout out to Currency, buying the dips. Kaboom! $20 from Currency. Let me drop another one. Let me drop another one. Boom. Thank you so much, Currency365. Head over to his YouTube, show him love. Currency always shows me love. I appreciate you, Currency. Let me throw a sniper scope for you. Boom! I appreciate that. Buying the dips indeed. So, you know, keeping an eye on that. And the opportunity is upon us. Bitcoin is the king forever. It seems that way, you know. Bitcoin... BTC dominance, guys. What could I say? The target hit. Yeah, you may be right, Bart. You might be right. Absolutely. I think that, you know, you may be right. I think 30K could have been that the new support. The real kings are in the stream. It appears so. So let's see if we consolidate right here. And if we do, you know, we keep playing the game. It's not a big deal. I just wanted to make sure, you know, I saw that cake going down. Sheesh, you know, I had a major bag in cake and everything was doing okay. But, you know, I see it drop from 30 down to 26 to 25, sub 25. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me get some profits here. I didn't dump it all. I dumped half of it. Half of it. I took half of it USDT, threw it in Venus, and I'm getting paid 28% on that USDT. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. If you do that, you're good to go. That's right. Max says, what happened to the alts? Guys, let me explain to you guys. The alts can do good just as long as Bitcoin is warm. Okay, the minute Bitcoin gets cold and it drops its support, there goes the alts. I mean, you guys, newbies don't know this, but OGs know this. OGs, there's people here that are still thinking like, you know, Dogecoin to the moon. And listen, Doge may do something. The meme is powerful, okay? But when the shit hits the fan, it's BTC, guys. It's not even Ether, it's BTC. I'm still bullish though on BTC Ether. Binance, I'm bullish on as well. I do think that, you know, Binance has major potential to be probably one of the largest companies in the world if they continue down the path and they don't run into regulation problems. Cardano, I'm major bullish on that as well. I think if they can actually upgrade, they have plenty of potential. And, you know, Doge being a meme, I mean, it could still stick around. Okay. Polkadot, another one that I'm excited about. And then, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash seems to be amongst some of the best ways to cash out to an exchange. Like it's faster to send out Litecoin than it is Bitcoin. And every exchange supports Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. Decrypted Investment, completely agree with you. Been in this game since 2017. BTC is king for a reason. All these noobs need to understand. I know. Look, guys, you got Elon Musk. Yeah, he talked about Doge and he bought Doge and it was memed out. But Tesla, the company, what do they put on their balance sheet? Not Doge. They put Bitcoin on their balance sheet first. Maybe one day they'll do Doge or not, and I don't know. But what do they mess with first is BTC, because BTC is the king. Okay, and yeah, they may have, stopped accepting BTC for environmental purposes or whatever they said, but did they dump it? No, it's still on their sheets. Max says, I should have dumped more alts. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, guys. Let this be a learning experience. Bitcoin runs the show, okay? Bitcoin runs the show in crypto. And if Bitcoin becomes bearish, the altcoins will follow suit. And the opposite holds true. If Bitcoin becomes bullish, then the altcoins can follow suit. And that's it. Poison says, I use the swap space sites you've linked before too. That's a good one, says Poison. It is, but I just told you the best alternative is Thor Swap Rune, a decentralized exchange, and you're going to pay way less fees. And it's all decentralized. The only thing is with Thor Swap, they have only the blue chip coins, ETH, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and BNB. And I think they have the Tether as well. But you can't swap for, smaller cap coins. But that's okay. And on that note, guys, I think I'm done for today. Exciting. And I think a lot of noobs are learning a lot today. A lot of noobs are learning a lot. We needed this. There was too much irrational exuberance out there. People, actually, I know we're at the top. I hit up the diner early after I hit the gym up, usually in the morning. So, I did my workout early. This morning I was at the gym at 7 a.m., pumping my squats, getting stronger than you. And after, I head over to the diner to eat my eggs and bacon because I want to get that protein in. And I usually do this routine. And this morning while I was eating, I see a couple fellas next to me, and they were talking about Dogecoin, and they were talking about the markets. And these were youngsters. They were like, they were noobs. And when you start hearing these things around and everybody's talking about it, that's a sign, guys. And I've been saying that for a while. I'm like, I don't know where the top is, but it seems like we're getting close when everybody starts talking about Dogecoin. Like if they're going to be, that's the one. And again, I'm not saying Dogecoin is going to crash and not be here. But Dogecoin don't drive the market. BTC does. Bull bear will be here. That's right, Poison. Absolutely. So yeah, I'll take a few more comments and questions. Let me know if you got anything to ask out there. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and retire the stream. Polycat, Polywhale, and Polyzap. Polycat Finance, I got the link down below. That's on Matic, and they got some pretty nice vaults over there. They got that one vault, USDC, USDT, pretty Gucci, pretty saucy. You may want to check that out. Let me pull that up real quick on you guys. Was it on what was it on Polywhale? Polywhale or what? Show you guys. This is the vaults on Polycat. I'm on the Matic USDC, and this one's paying 974%, which is good because I'm hedged against USDC just in case. Where is that other farm? There was another one that I just showed you guys. Was it USD? USDC against USDT at 41. Or was it on Polywhale? I think it was on Polywhale. Yeah, I think it was on Polywhale. Yeah, that's it. Look at this one on Polywhale. USDT Tether against USDC. APY 162 over there on the whale. This one is something to look at. I mean, even on a bull market. I mean, look at this. 162? It's not bad. So check that one out. On that note, I'm out of here. Shout out to Decrypted, Edward, AKD, Mac, and the rest of the boomers. I left the links there to Polywhale and Polycat and Polyzap. They're down below. So you can check that out. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thank you. for tuning in.